Welcome to Psychic Insights, where pop culture meets higher consciousness and the tea is always a little bit mystical. I'm Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend, and around here we don't just watch the drama unfold. We read the energy behind it, whether it's celebrity scandals, reality TV, chaos, or true crime with a twist. I'm tuning in to bring you the intuitive scoop, the headlines miss. So buckle up, because your aura's about to get entertained. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a little cold here in sunny Chicago area. I'm a little chilly. It's me, Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend. And if you've been following the Laura Owens case, you know things took another turn. And it was pretty heavy, I think. Yesterday was really freaking heavy on so many fronts, not just this case, the stuff that's going on around my neighborhood. So let's just talk about Laura, all right? Laura had a meeting with the head judge, filed a request for an ADA accommodations, and she's done this before. And while we were told that there would not be a continuance entertained, that's what happened. Her trial is pushed back, and it's now set for November 5th. And from my understanding, it's going to be a one-day hearing. And I know everyone's frustrated, and you could just see the energy of Megan and Rosalyn and everyone involved. And you could feel it across the community. And I'm going to call it the community because, it's not just justice for Clayton or justice for Mike. It's justice for all of us in some way, as a collective. It's stopping someone from getting away with whatever crap that's going on within her that drives her to manipulate systems and punish people who say no to her, or just anything she doesn't like. But anyway, something powerful shifted. And when Megan Fox and Rosalyn Duke went on live, and I was there, and then I went to the gym, and I caught up later. Because how I deal with my stuff could be bourbon. I like bourbon. But instead, it's lifting heavy shit. So I went to the gym, and I'm training for a competition I'm competing in Saturday. I'm going to use my Rage Against Laura to lift heavy stuff. But anyway, Megan and Rosalyn went live from their hotel room, and they were visibly, obviously upset. But what happened was the energy started to shift. And within hours, I think Mike's fundraiser was, around $25-something thousand, and currently it's $42,000. It's so amazing. That's the power of aligned energy, of a community transmuting disappointment into momentum. Because when Laura tries to manipulate, the truth calls an entire movement. And I know a lot of people probably don't have a lot of money to spare. I donated because I'm lucky. My life is magical. I have everything I want and need. So I'm going to try to do, I know like Megan said something about being at a wedding here in Chicago, and this is where I live, and not sure if she's able to get to the trial in November. But I'm going to do a fundraiser, and I'm going to put the link in this description. I'm I'm offering 2026 forecasts. They're delivered via email and they're personalized. They're $44. All the proceeds will go to either Megan's travel expenses or Mike's legal fund, or a combination of both, depending on how this goes. So if you've ever wanted a taste of my psychic talents, the 2026 yearly forecast is for you, and it will give you a very in-depth forecast on how to take advantage of this next year, personalized just for you. Okay? So the link will be in the description of this video, and I plan on doing some lives where it could be cards with Robin, cocktails and cards, coffee and cards with Robin. And this offer is good until we don't need it. Okay, so it doesn't have an expiration date until the completion of either Mike's trial or the criminal trial. So it'll go on as long as people want it, okay, and want to help out. But today we're going to look at the deeper energy of what's happening here, what this delay really means, where Judge Gold stands, and how the story will unfold leading into the San Francisco hearing and her felony trial in Arizona. So I had to take last night and just process, step away a little bit from the energy of disappointment and rage against this very, very damaged person. Okay. The energy around this obviously feels familiar, and it's a loop we've seen before. It's calculated, it's emotionally charged, and wrapped in a narrative of fragility. And she's trying again to gain sympathy while buying time. But the illusion is crackling, and I'm happy to say that there is a growing awareness both in the public and within the court. And this pattern isn't about need, it's about control. And I think while the system may be flawed, I feel like Judge Gold sees this. And energetically, once the collective starts seeing the truth, and the collective is, that kind of manipulation begins to lose its power. So Judge Gold's current energy as of now, you can feel the sense of weight she's carrying, and I'm sure there's a frustration mixed with caution, and there's a sense of we've been here before, but also growing firmness. I feel like her energy is rising. She's shifting from tolerance to quiet determination. She's likely giving this one final allowance, this one bit of grace before drawing a hard line. So I think her hand was forced here. And yeah, by November 5th, we're going to see a very different tone in the courtroom. And it feels like this is the final one before the accountability begins. The energy in the court right now feels tired but resolute. There's been so much chaos, manipulation, half-truths, endless paperwork, but beneath there, there's a deep desire for fairness within the law. And we're entering into a phase where the system starts to reinforce structure again. Boundaries are forming, orders are being prepared, communications are tightening. It's like the universe is saying, enough, let's restore order. So Mike's energy is grounded. It's steady, exhausted, but it is aligned. I know he felt that his expectation was for this to be wrapped up. And luckily, he is surrounded by loyal, trustworthy, and even more support than he had before. There's movement behind the scenes, and there are very smart people offering good guidance. Rachel Juarez is one of them, and I really appreciated her coming on the live, hearing her speak with clarity, compassion, and wonderful knowledge of the law. I feel like she gave the community a feeling of hope and upliftment that it needed. Now, if he moves strategically and continues to be calm and not reactive, I'm kind of feeling like a request for a stay or an adjustment in timing could actually work in his favor. So the system is ready to listen to him because his energy reads as stable, not spiteful. And that's a huge energetic advantage right now. So how do we neutralize Laura's manipulation? And this is the key. The energy that stops manipulation isn't aggression, it's consistency. And this is what we're being asked to do, to hold that vibration that wins here with integrity, structure, and transparency. Everything in writing, every interaction logged, and every move made from a centered, calm place. Omar Serrato, who's the lead attorney on this, has that. And that's what will dismantle the chaos, one clear factual step at a time. Omar knows this, and he will continue to unfold as we watch. It's like a slow burn from a fog, right? Laura thrives on reaction, but Omar will win through alignment. Now here's where it all converges. San Francisco is a stage where her old patterns were playing out. Megan mentioned in her live, she spoke to quite a few individuals, and she is not well liked there, nor is her family, for what the things that they have done to other people there. And Arizona is where the karmic reckoning is brewing. She's under pressure from all sides, emotional, legal, and spiritual. And there is this sense that she's clinging to control in one place while everything else is slipping in another. Short term, she may keep delaying, but long term, the system and the universe are both done playing. It's time for her to receive what she's created. And when the truth finally lands, it's going to land hard. Here are my closing thoughts. Where do we go from here? And right now, we're watching the truth slowly align with the legal timeline. And every continuance, every stall, every performance, it's all a part of the karmic unraveling, even though it's frustrating. Every delay also gives truth more time to build strength. More people are seeing the pattern. More light is getting in, as we saw with the rise of Mike's fund yesterday. People are coming new to this case, are seeing what's happening, and they're adding the energy to the collective here. The story is not about one manipulative person. It's about a system learning to recognize manipulation for what it is. And it's about a community, you, showing what real integrity looks like. Megan, Rosalyn, and every person who's spoken up or donated, you're holding the frequency of truth steady. And that's how we shift the system. So don't lose faith. Focus on Mike and get him getting the freedom that he deserves and all the victims of this person. Let's stop focusing on Laura and let's start focusing on truth. Let's take away the energy from her, stop feeding her energy, and feed it to the people who need it. November 5th may look like just one day in court, but energetically, it's the turning point. Thank you for supporting my work. I'm Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend, and this is what justice in motion looks like. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next one.